Welcome back everyone to another episode of the Games That Never Were. Today we're taking a look at SkyRoads. SkyRoads was developed by Blue Moon Software in 1993, and this game is actually a remake of a game that was previously released called Cosmonaut, which that in itself is interesting. You control your ship with the arrow buttons and jump with the spacebar. It sounds simple enough, but the game can be very challenging to play. Now, there are different obstacles that need to be gone over in order to complete the levels, and some of the platforms can either hinder you or help you. Some of the levels might have high gravity, making it difficult to jump to platforms. Other levels will make your CO2 counter drop significantly. Platforms have different colors that will make it more difficult to maneuver, such as green speeds you up, pink makes you explode, blue refills your O2 counter, and others can make it slippery or where you can't move. There are 30 roads in all to complete, making there 10 levels in all, with beautiful backgrounds and a pretty awesome soundtrack. There is another version of this game called SkyRoads Xmas Edition, which features 30 more harder roads if you felt like the first one was way too easy. And the soundtrack has stayed the same though, as well with the controls. Then if you didn't get enough of those two, then here is another remake of SkyRoads called Stellar Express, which was bundled with a VR gear as a demo. But unfortunately though, the task of converting SkyRoads into a VR game proved to be too much, as Stellar Express became nothing more than a demo and the game was abandoned. Now as you guys can see, the game is very choppy and very unfinished, but it would have been very interesting to see what a VR SkyRoads would have been like. Now, I didn't get to find out how much this game cost back in the day, as I just love to find out that kind of stuff, but I did find this going through the game's files. Now check this out. One of the most interesting things about this game is that if you go into the game's file folder, you will see a file called coolbbs.exe. Now, for all of you wondering what BBS stands for, it's Bulletin Board System, which was before the internet that we all know today. Now, going back to coolbbs.exe, we can see that it says 26th Century Cafe, proudly running Roboboard FX. Now, I couldn't find anything on 26th Century Cafe, but I did manage to find something on about Roboboard FX. It was the first fully graphical BBS system with iconic navigation, bitmaps, vector fonts, all of that time when ultra-fast high-speed modems were clocking at 2400 bits. Yes, that's right, bits, not megabytes. Roboboard FX provided a familiar-looking graphical user interface for DOS, complete with dragging windows, clicking buttons, scroll bars, pop-up dialog boxes, and templates. In this GUI environment, Roboboard FX supported graphics modes up to 1024x768 in a 16256 Super VGA color. Before we wrap things up here are the system requirements for SkyRoads. It needed an operating system of MS-DOS 3.0 or higher. The memory requirement was 520 kilobytes. The video adapter had to be VGA or EGA. Your control devices were keyboard, joystick, or mouse. The music was ad-lib music synthesizer card or compatibilities. And then we have sound effects, which you needed a Sound Blaster PC speaker. Have you guys ever played SkyRoads? And if so, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next adventure.